Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you a 25-minute chair workout that is all about your abdominals. We're going to be working those abs and those obliques while strengthening our back body. So today's flow, we're not going to do many spring changes. We're going to be working on a fairly medium to light spring. For me, I'm going to be working on a 4-0. So that is one spring on a number 4 for me. If you have the EXO chair, you can do this spring on anything from a 3-0 to 2 double ones, which would be what I call an 11. So, or if you have any other type machine, it is a medium to light spring. The lighter it is, the more you actually have to recruit your own abdominals. So you choose how you want the spring set up. So like I said, I am on a 4-0. We're going to need our short box behind our chair. So that's to the back of the chair by the cactus. And once you're ready, we're going to be sitting on the front of our chairs just the way I am now. And we're going to be starting with some abdominals. So once you are ready, have your stuff ready, I'll meet you on the chair. So once you're ready, you're going to go ahead, lie on the top of your chair. Legs are going to come into tabletop. Hands are going to come behind your head. From here, find your abs pulled in towards that spine. Shoulders are resting. Head is just supported by your hands. From here, when you're ready, we're coming into toe tap. So I'm dropping the right leg, tapping it down, bending it back up to 90 degrees, then taking the left and tapping. So alternating toe taps. Remember, how you breathe is a tool, not a rule. So you choose what works for you. Tapping it down and lifting it up. Trying to keep that 90-degree bend. Last set here, one to the right, one to the left. When both your knees are together, hold them there into table. From here, just the top of your body. So you're going to extend that neck, that chest open to the clouds. Tuck that chin, curl it up. Just really feel opening through that thoracic spine. If you like extension, you go down to what your body likes and pull yourself up. We have 3 more. For 2. On this last one, head is long, maybe an extension. Right leg taps or left leg taps, pull it in. Alternate side to side. Keep that 90-degree bend for those toe taps. For 4, 3, 2. On this last one, knees come together, hold it there, chin towards your chest. Take your feet, heels together, Pilates V, and frog legs. From here, take the right hand long. Go ahead, curl it up and over towards the left leg. Bring the hand back behind the head. Both hands come up through the center. Hands back to the head. Left hand comes up over to the left side. Behind the head. Repeat. Cross over to the center. Pull to the side, cross over. Yes. Let's start from the beginning. Towards the left, the center, and the right. Again. Left, center, right. One more set through. Left, center, right. From here, come over towards the left. Hold it there. We're just pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand comes back behind the head. Both hands reach through the center for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands behind the head. Left hand to right knee. 7, 6, 5. Pulse it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand down. Rest that head. Extend your right leg long, left leg to the clouds. Take your hands towards your left leg. We're coming into scissors. Pull twice and resist. Pull, pull. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees together. Relax those shoulders, come into back extension, or roll yourself on up. Excellent job. A great way to warm up that core and get started. So from here, we are just going to rotate on our chair, coming into side lying. So for me, I am laying on my left side to start. Whatever side you're on, that is fine. From here, bottom leg is coming up into a figure 4 in front of you. Okay, shoulder wants to be in line with your wrist. From here, you're going to come into that side lying position, lift the top leg long. Now you want to make sure you're comfortable here. Obliques from the bottom are pulled in, top leg is reaching long, free hand is reaching towards your toes. From here, you're going to float that pedal up, reach towards those toes, and float the pedal down. So just coming up and reaching, getting a little deeper into those obliques, and pushing the pedal down. So this is just what we're coming in, getting deep into those obliques right now. So you don't want this weight too heavy. You just want enough to assist, but you really want to use your own obliques to get deeper into it. We have 3 more here. For 2. Last one, you're going to reach. Beautiful, float that pedal down. Find that long line. Now take your free hand, place it behind your head. You're going to float the pedal up. As you float the pedal up, you're going to bend the knee towards the elbow. Resist it out. Long line. Bend knee towards the elbow. Resist it out. So really keeping those obliques in, getting deeper into that crunch, oblique crunch on the side. We have 4. And 3. For 2. Last one, long. From here, release that hand, and you can slowly float that pedal on up. Go ahead, bring both feet to the box. We're going to be turning away from the pedal of our chair. Our back is towards the pedal. Sitting up nice and tall, arms are reaching long in front of us. From here, we're going to come down into roll downs, roll back. So go ahead, tuck that pelvis, roll yourself back just to your comfortable. Keep those shoulders, collarbones wide, and roll yourself on up. So just rolling yourself back, working into those abdominals here. Not letting those shoulders come up towards those ears. Really using your abdominals to pull yourself back up. We have 3. For 2. On this last one, you're going to hold yourself back. Now I want you to pull one hand towards your waistline, rotate towards it, bring it back long, and roll it up. Continue. Pull the other arm, pull back. Take your gaze, rotate that waist, reach long, and roll up. So roll backs with torso rotation, getting a little bit deeper into that waistline. For 4, and 3. For 2. Well, we have to do 2 more because I started on this side. I want to finish on the other side. So 1 more here, finish on the side you did not start with. Reach that arm long and come up sitting nice and tall. All right, my hand that I just worked, my left hand that was on my side body, when I was side lying, that was the hand on the pedal, is now coming back to the pedal. My free hand is reaching long. From here, we're going to come into a little rotational reverse torso. So you're going to go ahead, push that, float that pedal down. Chest comes up, reach the arms up and overhead, and float yourself back up. So this is basic move here. We will be adding on. Now when you come up, you want to try to come up straight. You are in a little rotation here, but the arm is still coming up towards your midline. We will add that rotation in a moment, but right now we're just in a tiny rotation. Last 2. Don't lock out that joint on the pedal, soft bend in that elbow. Now, next time you come up, I want you to take whatever hand's on the pedal, the same leg. So for me, that's my left. You're gonna come up, you're gonna cross. Now you can stay here with this leg and table, that's completely fine. If you wanna get a little bit deeper, extend that leg long, pull up, and crunch. Now you're going for that full twist. We have 4. For 3, 2, last 1. Slowly reach everything long and place that foot on down. Go ahead, roll those shoulders. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing with both hands now. So both hands are coming onto this pedal. You wanna bring those shoulders back, chest is proud, abs are pulled in, rib cage is knitted up. Shut. From here, you're gonna press that pedal down, keep that chest leading, and resist it up. Remember, you go as far as you feel comfortable that you're able to get yourself back up. Again, you want these springs helping you, but you really want to work with your own abdominal muscles by coming up. Now you can stay here. On the next one, we're gonna bring one leg to tabletop, reach it down. As you come up, that leg comes down. Alternate. Press down, alternate tabletop, marching. You can also extend the leg long if you want more. Just watch those shoulders that they don't creep. We have 2 more here. Last one. Slowly float that pedal on up. Now from here, draw yourself in. You're gonna float both legs to table. If you're able to, from here, press it down, resist it up. Pull up and squeeze. We have 4 more. 4, you can also extend your legs long. I think I'll stay right here today. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bend those knees and go ahead, float yourself up. Just roll those arms for 1 moment. We have the other arm to do. So from here, it is now my right hand coming to the pedal. My left arm is reaching long. We're gonna come in to that full body lengthening. So really reach that arm long, curl it up, that little bit of rotation, but that arm wants to come up towards your midline. Really feel that length, that extension through the spine. On this next one, if you want to lift that left leg to table and bring it up. Now you're going to cross over, crunch it. You can also bring that leg long, oblique it over. Do what works for you today. Every side of your body is not the same. I always say we have a good side and a bad side. Last 2. On this last one, crunch it up, reach that arm long, place that foot on down, and slowly float yourself on up. Go ahead, relax those shoulders. We're going to take a quarter turn, finish that side lying on this side. So from here, you're going to go ahead, you're going to bring that leg to a figure 4 in front of you. This leg is reaching long. You're going to go ahead and press that pedal down. Now make sure you're in right alignment. leg is reaching long. Draw those obliques up, and from here, float the pedal up. Reach towards those toes, and float it down. All right, so that arm is reaching long towards those toes. When you're ready, take a big deep inhale, pull those obliques up, float the pedal up, reach towards the toes, and down. Really get up, squeeze a little bit further. Can you get to that toe? For 4, 3, 2, last one. From here, when you have a long line, hold it there, free hands coming behind the head. From here, you're floating the pedal up, bending the knee towards the elbow, and pressing it down. Completely different side here for me. Keep that arm elbow to the head, and from here we're going to crunch. So float that pedal up and the knee towards the elbow. Reach it long. Knee towards the elbow. Reach it long. Last 4. For 3. 2. And last 1. Next time that leg comes long, arm can reach, and from here, slowly float the pedal on up. Excellent. We can come off that chair. We are going to be making a spring change here. We're going to come into pull-ups. So I am going to start my springs on 2 number 4s. So we're going to start with a lot of weight here. We're going to do 3 rounds of these pikes, but we're going to drop a weight and ladder down the rounds as we go. So from here, when you're ready, you're going to take both hands to the pedal, step your right foot down, followed by the left. You're going to find your feet in Pilates V. From here, I'm going to take my hands, bring them out to the outside of the chair. Heels are squeezing together, abs are drawn in. When you're ready, you're going to draw those abs up, lift that chair up, 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 and drop it down. Now you don't want the pedal to come all the way down. You want it to come to a hover, and then draw back up. Squeeze, resist, lift, and lower. For 3, 2, on this last one, hold yourself up high. Can you just bend the knees? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float the pedal down, drop your heels, and send yourself on back. All right, let's take a quarter turn to the left, to the right for me, I'm sorry. All right, I got one hand behind, one hand to the side. From here, we're gonna pull those obliques up, coming lift and lower. We got 8 in each set here. Really squeeze and lift. Weight is, shoulders are over those wrists. The pedal is just coming to a hover. It's not touching the bottom. Last 2. On this last one, hold it up. Can you just bend the knees? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float it down. Come to the center. Go ahead, drop your heels down. All right, let's take a quarter turn to the right. Same thing here. Once you're ready, outside hand with your outside foot match. And from here, draw those obliques in. Lift and lower. Weight stays over the shoulders. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, we're holding it up. Hold it up. Can you lift and lower those knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it down. Come towards the center. Drop those heels. All right, I'm going to release that pedal. I am dropping my spring 1 notch. So I am coming to a 4 and a 3. So still have some support, but a little bit less than the first round. All right, so from here, right foot comes on. We're doing exactly the same thing, only this time it's 6 in each set. So arms come up and over. Heels, Pilates V. From here, go ahead, lift. So right away, I notice I have to use my abs way more just to start. Watch that that pedal doesn't slam down. 3 more. For 2. Last one, hold it up. 6 frogs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the pedal down. Drop the heels. All right, taking a quarter turn to my right. Set yourself up. Draw those obliques in. Shoulders over those wrists. Lift when you're ready. 6. Last 3. Lift, pull those obliques up and under. For 2. Last 1. Find that high, and let's bend the knees only for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it down. Drop your heels. Take a moment. And let's pivot towards the right. All right, line those shoulders up. They're over your wrist. Your obliques are pulled in. We're going for 6. Lift and lower for 6. Really drive. Lift that oblique on this side. Lift, 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 lift. Last 2. Last one here, little pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it on down and drop those heels. Take a moment here. All right, I'm gonna let that pedal go. I'm dropping my weight to 3 threes. So again, another half a spring down. I don't want to go too much because we've done a lot of these already. So this time we are only coming in to 4 per rep. So 4 per set. So from here, when you are ready, we're going to place that foot on down. Hands are at the horns. Shoulders back and down. Draw those obliques in. We're going for 4. When you're ready, abs pull in, lift that pedal. Yes, much harder now. For 3, 2, control it on the way down. Last 1, hold it up here. Can you bend for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those heels. Let's pivot to the side, 4 in each section. Go ahead, find those shoulders over the wrist. When you're ready, pull up, release that pedal, and drop it down. Last 2. Can you get that bottom up higher? Hold it there. We have 4 pushes and presses. 3, 2, last 1. Drop that pedal down. Come to the center. We're almost there. Drop those heels. Take a moment. All right, let's pivot to the other side. Find those wrists over those shoulders. When you're ready, obliques are pulled in, lift and lower. Control that pedal. How high can you get? For 4, actually one more. We're gonna hold it here. Little pulses. 4, bend and press. 3, 2, and 1. Press that pedal down. Good job, guys. Turn your feet towards the front and just go ahead, drop those heels, whatever feels good for you. From here, when you're ready, you can slowly come up off that chair, release that pedal. Stand up nice and tall. We're gonna go have a seat on the edge of our chair like we did when we first started. From here, bring that top leg into a figure 4. The bottom leg can be just resting on that box. Let's reach those arms out long and come over into a mermaid stretch. We're not going to use the pedal here. We're just going to go ahead into a little bit of lateral flexion. Bring that hand up and lateral flexion to the other side. Let's do 2 more just like that. So reach it up and over. Opening up through those obliques here. 1 more. Go ahead, roll those shoulders. Let's turn around to the other side and do the same thing here. So my foot is in a figure 4. My knee is a little down, reaching arm, getting a deep stretch through that leg. From here, go ahead into lateral flexion. Reach over and hold it. Then you can counter rotate. So basically, we're just windmilling our arms. Last 2. And 1 more here. Really reach, get that rotation. And back up to center. Go ahead, relax those shoulders, and I'm just going to turn around and face you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick chair flow, and like always, please like, comment, and until next time, I'll see you on the reformer.